Chili Palmer here at the SAUER Academy up in New Hampshire. What we're going to do is talk about this modified prone position as if we had to shoot around a vehicle, the vehicle tire specifically. We're going to utilize this barricade, the 9-hole barricade, and we're going to shoot through the triangle down on the bottom. What we want to talk about is how to minimize our exposure to the threat downrange while still being able to shoot underneath accurately and eliminate the threat. So what we're going to do here is get behind the tire. As you can see, we're canted off to the right, away from the tire. We're not straight across it on the side of it because now we have our feet sticking out. From here, canting off to the side minimizes our exposure downrange. I've got my SAUER MCX in 5.56, and what I'm going to do is place the spot between my pistol grip and magazine well around my thigh. That right there will help me stabilize the weapon when I need to engage a threat downrange and still allow me to keep it off the ground, so that way I'm not going to induce a malfunction from the ejecting brass. So with that, I'm going to place the weapon around my thigh. Now I can go ahead and stabilize the gun, and then what I'm going to do is kind of roll myself into position behind the sight. Again, I'm canted off because I'm minimizing exposure downrange. Being the fact that I'm able to get behind the gun and brace it with my leg, I can take my left hand off the weapon and put it down on the ground to keep myself in a nice stable position. The big thing you need to be careful of when you're down canting the weapon is if we cant the weapon to the right with our magazine to the right, we have to aim high to the magazine side. If we cant the weapon to the left with the magazine to the left, I have to aim high to the left, and that's due to the fact we initially zero with the sight straight above the gun, not on the side. All right, why don't we go ahead and live fire. So you can see there I used my head to actually balance and get a stable position, and with that I had to kind of hang my sling off, use my left hand to keep the sling from getting into my sights. So another way to do that is if you tighten your sling a little bit when you go into position, you'll minimize that. So you can see you can shoot rather accurately and fast with that position.